5 true stories behind these famous Hollywood logos. If you are a crazy fan of movies, then you must have seen some logos that have left you wondering, what's the story behind that? Allow me to refresh your memory. The boy on the moon in the DreamWorks logo, the mountain in the Paramount logo, and the famous Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer lion. 20th Century Fox. William Fox had founded the Fox Film Corporation back in 1915. But due to the company landing in bankruptcy, this company got merged with 20th Century Pictures, and the monumental logo of the famous 20th Century Fox was created. The logo had originally been painted by Emil Cosa Jr. Cosa then replaced Pictures Incorporate in the original logo of the popular 20th Century with Fox. After some time, Rocky Longo decided to repaint the logo for Fox while keeping the design as it is, but simply by making it brighter and providing a much clearer view to the entire logo. In the late 90s, 20th Century Fox Pictures had introduced its first animated CGI logo, with a new text "A News Corporation Company" added right at the bottom. Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, Leo the Lion. Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer had been built by joining 3 different picture studios together in the U.S. Marcus Lowe, a successful entrepreneur in the U.S., then purchased Metro Pictures Corporation and Goldwyn Pictures. He even bought Louis B. Mayer Pictures, together ultimately forming his company Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. The logo had been designed by Howard Dietz and used a roaring lion and was shot from real lions, not a fake one. Using a lion in this logo for MGM was reportedly a tribute to his alma mater, Columbia University's athletic team, nicknamed the Lions. The logo had cast several lions for different versions of its logo. MGM had cast a lion named Slats for its very first logo during the introductory titles. After a while, a brand new logo with the lion Jackie had been introduced, and in this logo, the lion was made to roar for the very first time when the logo appeared. Then, several other lions had been cast, amongst which was Telly, the one who was used for the colored versions, followed by Coffee, Danner, and George, the last lion, before settling down to Leo, the current lion in all of the MGM logos. The logo has gone through various subtle changes in the long run, but Leo has been kept as part of this logo ever since. Paramount Pictures. Paramount Pictures was discovered more than 100 years ago as the popular Famous Players film company, which eventually got merged with Feature Player Company. The very first logo that was designed by William Hodgkinson had a single peak of mountain encircled by about 24 stars all around it. Each star reportedly represented an actor or actress that was contracted by Paramount Pictures back in the days. The mountain in this logo is the Ben Lomond Mountain in Utah. Since then, the logo has gone through several changes and transformations over time. Warner Brothers Pictures. Warner Brothers Studio was initially opened by Warner Brothers and then became the first studio in Hollywood to release the first talkie film called The Jazz Singer. Warner Brothers also has a very interesting story behind it. The original logo had depicted the text Warner Brothers at the very top with a shield on the center, which contained WB, along with the real photo of the Burbank, California studio, where Warner Brothers had first started. The logo had gone through multiple changes that accounts for more than 200 changes in the last 15 years. In 1972, when Saul Bass had redesigned the logo of Warner Brothers that had the text Warner Communications Company in this logo. The current logo that we see is entirely CGI based, with a golden shield that contains the words WB with a band over it written as the famous Warner Brothers Pictures. But the colors and designs of the current logo tend to change with the theme of every movie. DreamWorks Studios. DreamWorks Studio was started together by Steven Spielberg, the Disney chairman Jeffrey Katzenberg and record producer David Geffen. The DreamWorks Studio logo famously represents a boy fishing from the moon. The idea had first struck the mind of Spielberg for the logo that depicts a man fishing from the moon, which would then remind people of the golden days of Hollywood. Spielberg had wanted the logo to be computer animated but had later asked Robert Hunt to hand-draw this logo. Hunt then drew a logo that contained a boy instead of a man that was fishing from the moon, to which Spielberg was definitely satisfied. Under this logo of DreamWorks, Animations SKG had been written, which stood for the initials of Spielberg, Katzenberg, and Geffen. The boy in this logo happens to be designer Hunt's son. The logo of DreamWorks is also extremely nostalgic and incredibly popular and conveys the message of the studio for the inner child in every single person. The logo was then animated using computer graphics, and the current logo of DreamWorks is also a colorful version with clear clouds and the sky in the background.